We're seeing this increasing practice from Chinese exporters, especially with maybe higher U.S. tariffs coming back. It's called product washing.
That's right. It's essentially um, finding ways to disguise where goods actually come from, routing them through other countries to, avoid those hefty duties.
And it's not just theory, right? People are apparently advertising services for this, like place of origin washing on social media in China.
Yeah, it's become quite blatant in some circles. It points to how systemic some of these efforts are.
So how are they actually doing it? What are the main methods?
Well, one big one is what they call white labeling, or sometimes entrepot trade. It's clever,
How
really.
does that work?
They ship goods, often through Chinese-owned facilities, to countries like Mexico or Vietnam, where the U.S. duties are lower.
Ah, okay. So they land there first.
Exactly. Maybe they get repackaged slightly, maybe just relabeled, and then shipped onto the U.S. looking like they originated from, say, Vietnam.
A strategic detour,
Yeah,
basically.
pretty much. It shows how quickly supply chains react. They just reroute things.
What else are they trying besides this sort of rerouting?
Oh, there's plenty. Misreporting is really common.
Like just lying on the forms?
Essentially, yeah. Underreporting how much stuff is in a shipment, putting the wrong country of origin, or using the wrong product code, the tariff classification, to get a lower tax rate.
Okay, that sounds like straight up fraud.
It can be. Then there's also taking advantage of loopholes, like the U.S. de minimis rule.
Right, the one for small packages under $800.
Exactly, because those often come in duty-free, directly to consumers. So exporters might break down a huge shipment into, well, tons of small packages to sneak under that limit.
Wow. So instead of one big container, maybe thousands of little boxes.
Precisely. And you also mentioned overseas factories earlier.
Hmm.
That's another angle.
How does that fit in?
So some Chinese firms set up factories in maybe Jordan or similar places. Most of the work is still done in China, but they do the final, sometimes minor assembly touches in that third country.
Just enough to change the label.
Kind of. Enough so they can legally declare it as originating from Jordan or wherever, not China.
Yeah.
Often it's not significant manufacturing happening there, more like a final tweak and repackaging.
Got it. So we've talked about Mexico and Vietnam. Where else is this happening? Which countries are popping up as these transit points?
Well, Vietnam and Mexico are definitely major players. You look at Vietnam's exports to the U.S., they almost match its imports from China. That's a big red flag for transshipment.
A strong indicator, yeah.
Very similar patterns with Mexico, too. Suggests a lot of goods are flowing through. Thailand and Cambodia are also mentioned as potential spots.
Any specific examples?
There was one documented case, yeah. Chinese-made ribbons, of all things, being shipped through India to get into the U.S. market and dodge the tariffs.